This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Welcome to our show. On We Connect today, we're joined by a very special couple, Mrs. Sucharita Reddy and her husband, Dr. Pratap Reddy, chairman of the Apollo Groups of Hospitals. Thank you very much for having us into your beautiful home today. Dr. Reddy.
Thank you, Jennifer, first for coming on this show.
Having us.
And Connect. Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Reddy, you had this dream of making India a healthcare destination of the world. So has that dream been fulfilled, or is there more to do?
I think the one part of the dream is fulfilled, that we in India can do whatever anybody else can do in the world. If you look at the last decade of the new century, we are doing everything that's happening anywhere in the world, whether it's heart surgeries or liver surgeries, everything that's happening anywhere in the world we are doing. But what's remaining is a bigger challenge, that we are not able to access this level of healthcare for all our people. That's why we set ourselves a new mission called the Touching Billion Lives, using the IT, the health superhighway. I think this is what should make the thing. Our goal is this century, we will have the ultimate healthcare for all our people.
Right. Mrs. Reddy, tell me, what do you think of your husband's dream? I mean, you've lived with this very dynamic...
Not say anything bad, huh?
No,
Tell us.
he's great. I keep telling him, I know you're doing wonderful things, but see that you take care of yourself also.
Right.
That's your wife, huh?
Absolutely.
And so that's what I tell him.
Right.
But I pray for him, for his good health and all the prosperity.
Right. But Mrs. Reddy, in your own very quiet way, you've made a niche for yourself as well. For instance, what do you think of your wife's amazing cookbook that's been come out? What contribution?
I think she is amazing because she first allowed me and the family to work on our own and was backing us. Otherwise, they could have grumbled, what is this, you're working 24 hours a day, what happens to the family? Because I always tell, sickness has no holiday. It is 24/7. Your NDTV2 and 24/7. So for that, there could be constant grumbling. Instead, he said, I'm glad you're working for others. I'm glad you're making a difference in other people's lives. And more importantly, once in a while she tells what's very touching to my heart. I'm glad that you're doing something which your parents would have loved.
Oh, that's amazing, because I know that both of you still love to backtrack to Nellore district, to Chittor district, where you go along and you walk in your fields and you enjoy. Tell me, Dr. Reddy, do you really enjoy doing that?
I think anyone loves nature, but a person who is born in a village, connected in the village, and now having this hospital there and having my roots from there, it gives you a very fresh energy. Of course, when you go there, you feel, why aren't these people as good as people who are living in Chennai? You have that. But then it reinforces your idea, what more can I do for these people? In healthcare, I have done. I think they get as good healthcare as any place in and around Chennai. But what is necessary is to see, can we lift their lives equal to to all other citizens of India? But the whole atmosphere brings you back to your old memories, the way we grew there as children, played around in the village. Played we didn't think that we are the son of so-and-so. We played with everybody in the village in the same way, starting with, all sorts of games.
Gilli Dandu and so
Yes. The marbles,
Gilli Dandu.
These all flash back to you and gives you that strength and that desire that you can make a difference. And if I make a difference there, I feel that we should replicate this difference in all parts of India.
Right. What do you do, Mrs. Reddy, when you go back to the village?
village, we have about 15 temples around that village. And I try to visit them, but, and we have a beautiful mango garden, little place surrounded by hillocks. It's like it's a little valley sort of a thing.
A little bit of heaven, I suppose.
And, we've been trying to do something about it, and we enjoy going there. But
no, she forgot to tell you, I think she's doing something which is very close to our heart.
You tell us.
Because everybody thinks Dr. Reddy Apollo Hospitals is all about the, today's medicine. But I feel today's medicine is great because we can diagnose anything, we can use these tools to make a big difference in several lives. But to make it complete, to make it 360 degrees, we should look at traditional medicine. So what she has done is, in our land, we have 50 or 70 acres of mango garden, but the balance 50, 70 acres she has put in herbal garden.
Okay, so tell us about your plans then. Tell us what you're up to. That's
actually,
a secret.
I had a lot
this
of big
aspect
plans.
people don't know.
I don't know
That's
how
what we
far
want to know.
it's going to come through. You see, started little herbal, this thing, collected about 25 varieties in the beginning, and trying to get people to look after. And we have a big this thing of about 50 acres of gooseberry, which is such a good thing for health. And this herbal garden, I wanted to go in a big way, but it's very difficult to get people there. And so trying, and eventually, like he loves, doing research, bringing the medicines into the market for everyone.
Right. So what do you think about this this traditional medicines, Dr. Reddy? You're kind of known for what you're doing.
I see, I have no doubt that we are still incomplete in management of disease. We are totally deficient in bringing that awareness and early detection in people. So we have to take a relook at the total health and see what can we do. And this is where I tell people, everybody, you want a gold medal for the wonderful thing that you do for NDTV, producing all these lovely things. I want a gold medal for something else. Everybody wants a gold medal. But the country doesn't want the 3 gold medals. I want these 3 gold medals to be thrown. The first is India, diabetic capital of the world. Second, India, heart capital of the world. Third, India, cancer capital of the world. I want these 3 gold medals to be thrown out. To throw this, it is not by creating, excellence in managing this disease. Heart surgeries, we have done one of the world's largest number of heart disease, 84,000 heart surgeries, outstanding success rates, 99.4, which no hospital in the world has done. Liver transplants is the same, and we have done it 10% of the cost. But this does not solve our country's problem.
Right. Well, we'll come back and talk about those problems. It's time for us to take a very short break away from the show, but we'll be right back with you.